Do you mind if I stand up?
Go for it.
So it is day 41, early morning, day 41, and we are 58 miles away from Antigua, our waypoint in Antigua, and I was showing you a little bit about ocean rowing at night and what we've been up to, what we've been doing. So right now Jonathan is on the oars behind me. And he is rowing essentially in complete blackness. And we have a warning on our AIS because the Maersk Borneo is a big container ship. It's about, let's see,
less than 2 miles based on the warning.
Less than 2 miles away. Looks to be about maybe 1.7 or 1.8 based on our AIS, which is an automatic identification system. It's a maritime system for making sure that boats don't hit each other, especially in the middle of the night. So there's a container ship. I don't know if you can see it on the GoPro. It's pretty big.
It's massive, man.
Pretty big relative to our tiny little ocean rowing boat. We just contacted them on our VHF. Jonathan called them and just requested to know if they... I'm going to turn this warning off. Just asked them to confirm that they could see us. Were you just wanting see us on the AIS or see us visually?
Both. I wanted to warn them that we were pretty small and they won't be able to really see us because, you know, really they can only see us maybe if we're on the top of a wave. So I just wanted to make sure they could see us, and also they were going to maintain course and heading because they're going to miss us by a long shot, but just be sure.
Yeah, always better safe than sorry out here and in these conditions, really any conditions. And definitely rowing at night is a little bit scarier just because we're often alone. We're doing our solo shifts. And so if something goes wrong, that means you have to stop rowing, stow the oars, maintain your harness correctly, and then go address the problem if maybe something on board breaks or there's just something you need to attend to. Doing it at night during the solo shift is a little more annoying or scary than doing it during the day. The solo shift itself at night is pretty fun because just the idea of you kind of get time to yourself. Well, usually there's another person rowing with you and you're chatting, or there's even somebody who has their off shift and they're chatting. So the solo shift is usually a time that you have to yourself. Often Jonathan will probably have me moving around in the stern cabin. During my solo shift, Jonathan and Kramer are always dead asleep. Kramer's usually about a little sleeping bear to try to wake up. And I have no idea what happens during Kramer's solo shift because I'm dead asleep, and then I think Jonathan and Kramer usually wakes up Jonathan, and then they have fun in the morning. So yeah, anyway, the solo shifts are always interesting and a completely different dynamic than we have during the day. Let me show you Jonathan rowing. If I can not get tangled up here. So Jonathan is in position 2 right now, the middle position of the boat, which is where we do almost all the solo shifts.
Actually, just have the VHF out. The one that's in the, just grab the handheld one.
Okay.
This one's got handy. Now it's charging.
I'm grabbing the VHF just because we're so close to this boat.
Thanks.
Yep.
Hey,
So we got the VHF on channel 16, the international emergency channel, or just generally the channel that you would reach out to on first. Warning going off. So again, Jonathan's in position 2. This is where we do our solo shifts. You can see the oars behind him are stowed. Sometimes we'll tuck those into the gunnels for the solo shifts. Other times we'll just leave them in the oar locks, but across the deck in order to keep them secure. Usually I have some headphones in. I'll play music for myself. I'm not sure what the other guys do. I think Kramer also will play music, and Jonathan will sometimes just listen to the speaker out here. Yeah, usually the visibility at night is heavily dependent on the moon. If the moon is out, it can be quite a nice time, very relaxing. But if the moon is not out, it can really be low visibility and a little bit frightening, because the waves seem to come out of nowhere and you only have about 2 or 3 seconds to react to a wave that's coming at you. Of course, 99% of the waves are benign, but the 1% of waves that crash on the deck or that hit the side of the boat really hard are not fun to deal with, and you only have a few seconds before you can mentally you only have a few seconds to mentally prepare yourself for that wave to hit the boat. And so sometimes, at least around day 25 or day 27, when we had some pretty strong weather, we nixed the solo shifts and we had 2 people up through the night just to feel a little bit safer in case something happened. So yeah, right now Jonathan is just he's finishing out his hour, and then he's keeping an eye on this container ship that we have, which now is off of our stern, or it's east of us, which means much less likely to hit it than before. But still kind of interesting to see a big ship. Well, I don't think we've had many ships this close.
No.
And we are definitely in no position to try to maneuver around something like that unless we have a lot of advance notice. All right, that's all I got. I'll start my 2 hours pretty soon, and then hopefully this will be my last solo shift.